Hey everybody, this is Chuy Plays, and today I'm going to be covering 50 new details I've noticed in the Animal Crossing Direct. Some of these will be big, some of these will be small, and some details you may already know, and others might be new to you. But these are all details that I think Animal Crossing fans will appreciate. There's a lot to cover, so let's get into it. 1. The release date. According to the Japanese Direct, the update is scheduled to release on Friday, November 5th, 2021 in Japan. That means it'll be Thursday, November 4th in the States when the update finally goes live. Hooray for getting it a day early. Number 2, the Roost History. You may have heard Brewster is coming to an island near you. Well, the Roost is decorated with wonderful photos that capture its history. We can see the first stage from Wild World and City Folk, the coffee shop in New Leaf, and a photo of Brewster and Blathers together. They've been great friends for a long time, and Blathers has always been very supportive of Brewster's dreams, allowing Brewster to open up a shop in the museum throughout the series. Number 3, Gyroid Collecting. When taking a seat at the counter, you can see a couple gyroids through the doorway. Brewster has been a big collector for a long time, and it's nice to see that part of his character come back. Number 4, Pigeon Milk. Behind Brewster, we can see a mini fridge full of Pigeon Milk cartons. I have to wonder if he bottles it himself. Number 5, Roost Windows. The Roost has windows on the left wall and on the wall we cannot see. We only know because of the light coming through casting shadows on the floor. I imagine we could get a good view of the bug exhibit from these windows, but we probably will never be able to turn the camera to do so. So this is an official request to Boundary Break to please make another Animal Crossing New Horizons video and show us what is through those windows. Number 6, Kapp'n's family. Kapp'n can be found lounging at the pier. While his boat is responsibly packed for safety out on the ocean, it also has a nice little drawing from his daughter Layla. Good to know she's watching over him while he travels. Number 7, Boat Flag. When Kapp'n sets off, he puts a flag up on his boat. This flag is likely a Burgee flag, which is meant to represent a recreational boating organization. Based on the design, it looks like it could be a reference to Mount Fuji. Number 8, Shades. Kapp'n also takes off his shades to put them safely in his pocket while boating. Let's hope the ride doesn't get too bumpy though. Number 9, Cliff Color. You may have noticed the new bushes, vines, and weeds on the mysterious islands, but the cliffs are actually a different color than we're used to. The cliffs on our islands are more of a brownish yellow color, while these have more white and pink tones. Number 10, Grass Patterns. Another small detail is the square grass patterns instead of the triangles we're used to on our islands. Past Animal Crossing games could generate towns with a few different grass patterns, but all main islands in New Horizons are triangles. Number 11, Fertilizer bags at Leif's. Harv's Island is getting a major update, and many shop owners are moving to that location. If you haven't already, please check out Kuri's deep dive into Harv's Island because she goes over so many things in great detail. One thing I didn't see mentioned in her video was the bag of fertilizer to the left of Leif. Fertilizer was an item we could use in New Leaf to improve our hybrid odds or grow perfect fruit. It's not confirmed to be returning, but it is such a huge detail at his shop that I have to wonder if it'll be a new item we can purchase. Number 12, Leif's old cart. Behind Leif's shop, we can also see his old cart that he would use to visit our islands. Very cute. Number 13, Katrina's shop is at the bottom left. We don't get a clear look of Katrina's location in the camp, but after looking very closely, I've determined that she will be in the bottom left corner of the campsite. We get a quick look of the gyroid in that spot and can see that it is next to a pond. In the Katrina scene, we see her clearly placed next to the pond, so we've determined that this is her location. Number 14, Villagers march to their own beat. When stretching, you may notice a villager who marches to the beat of their own drum. Maybe they're just falling behind and still learning the steps. Number 15, Placeable Produce. As you know, more crops are coming to New Horizons, but we got a sneaky look at how some of them would display. We can see a well-placed carrot on a log stool right next to the door. Number 16, New and Missing DIY Categories. When you open up the DIY app, we can see some new categories across the top and some missing categories. New categories include savory, and a dessert icon I assume is sweet. The craftable icon now includes a whisk and will likely consist of recipes you can currently cook or craft. The icons for wallpaper, floors, rugs, equipment, and seasonal recipes are now missing. Perhaps the icons have been rearranged, or the categories have been removed and other categories have changed in order to better organize the items. 17, and more crops. we get a look at tomatoes, wheat, sugarcane, potatoes, and carrots, but the voice ends by saying, "and more." There's a good chance we haven't seen all of the crops that will be available, and I'm personally hoping that means we're getting some seasonal crops as well. Number 18, you'll need more wallpaper. When using wallpaper as an accent wall, it will be removed from your inventory. That means you'll have to buy at least 2 of the same wallpaper if you want to use it on more than one wall. Number 19, some fencing can be customized too. The wording on this one is interesting. Honestly, it seems to be implying that we won't be able to customize some of the other fencing types. I guess we'll have to find out when the update lands. Number 20, pattern placement changes. Patterns can be used on your floors and walls. In this scene, we can see a sable pattern on the floor, but we don't see the option to put it on the floor. We'll probably be able to get another option to use the pattern on the floor after we click Place as Is or Rotate in Place. Number 21, new sable patterns. I made this fun discovery. Currently, we have 10 pages of sable patterns, but there are actually 11 pages in the clips from the Direct. I believe that there are going to be new patterns that we can get from Sable. As far as how many we can get, I don't know, but it does seem like there's at least one more page that we'll be able to collect. Number 22, wall shelves. I'm sure you have all probably seen this one, but we finally have wall shelves. We can put shelves on our walls and then place items on top of those shelves. That's huge, and I'm excited about it. Number 23, new mass-produced items. You definitely saw some of the big-ticket single-purchase items at Nooks, but there are also going to be new mass-produced items on the lower shelves. We can see a new drink and sushi item for sale there. Number 24, many ladder types. We've seen several different types of ladders throughout the Direct. Here's a look at all the ladders I've seen. I'm excited to craft and customize them all and use them for all sorts of things on my island. Number 25, the new weeds sparkle. We saw the weeds during the day, but at night, they come alive. You can see a slight glow and watch as magic dust rises as you walk through them. Number 26, new posters at Dodo Airlines. This one is small, but there are a few new posters in Dodo Airlines. One is on the left wall, and the other 2 are behind the counter. Number 27, you take a boat to work. There's a boat on the dock that has a flag similar to the flag in the Happy Home office. This gives the impression that this boat will be your mode of transportation to the different archipelago locations. In the previous Happy Home Designer, you drove around to each location, but a boat is a fitting change for this setting. Number 28, the ROCOCO Series returns. There are many new items coming to New Horizons through the Happy Home Paradise DLC. Our first look is of the ROCOCO lamp. This was the series first introduced in New Leaf, and I'm glad it's coming back. Number 29, Happy Home Paradise outfits. Now, one thing this update is missing is a huge amount of new clothing. While I haven't spotted many new pieces, we do get to enjoy this brand new Happy Home Paradise button-up, tank top, apron, and bandana. Number 30, Cactus. We may not be getting new trees that we can grow, but there are a number of new tree-like items coming to this game. Cacti were a clear standout in this Direct. Number 31, the Ranch Series returns. Another series making a comeback to New Horizons is the Ranch series. This series has been in every mainline Animal Crossing, and I'm glad to see it's coming back. This one should be perfect for those rustic, farm-core islands. Number 32, more home exteriors. We've seen a few home exterior options, but there's actually a scroll bar in that menu that shows we'll have more to pick from in the update. I wonder how many of them will be available to us back on our own islands. Number 33, the Sleek series returns. Lopez has a room full of sleek items. This series first appeared in New Leaf and is making its HD debut quite beautifully. I didn't like it too much in New Leaf, but I definitely see the appeal in this room. Number 34, changing windows and curtains. During the Direct, they went over room dimensions, lighting, and soundscapes, but they skipped over an icon completely. This 4th icon indicates windows and curtains. I spotted a few different curtains in the Direct, but only one different window. We got a lot of options in Happy Home Designer, so I hope that we can see some more in this game. Number 35, Other Category Extended. It appears that the partition walls, counters, and pillars will be selected through the Other category. I wonder how these items will work on our home islands. Are they items we buy and use, or can we use an infinite amount of them? Number 36, Additional Item Categories. The easiest to define is this new ceiling item icon, but we can see a new icon on each end. The left has a little notepad labeled Order. The icon on the right could be a redo button based on the design, however, because it's in the item category menu, it might be a look at items you've removed. Number 37, customizable counters. Did you all notice we can customize our counters? The customize icon pops up as counters are being placed, indicating that we'll be able to change how they look. Number 38, customizable pillars. The same customize icon pops up for the pillars as well. I'm interested to see what the different options we have are, and if there are other shapes for the pillars as well. Number 39, new soundscapes. After comparing to the Happy Home Designer soundscapes, there are some sounds missing from that game, but there are new ones in this one as well. The soundscapes the two seem to share are ocean, prairie, wilderness, jungle, rain clouds, city sounds, bustle, cheering, construction, and space sounds. As far as new sounds go, these 4 icons are currently unidentified. If I had to guess, I'd say wind, park sounds, bubble sounds, and creaky sounds. Number 40, the sci-fi set returns. In this segment of the Direct, we get a look at a lot of different items. One that stands out is the revamped Space Captain seat and crew member seat. Number 41, the Sloppy series returns. This was a popular series from New Leaf that was incredibly difficult to obtain, but the set of items will be perfect for those messy rooms. Number 42, partition wall with shelf. In Spike and Static's room, we can see a unique partition wall with a rattan basket set on a shelf attached to the wall. I'm not sure if this is a unique item, a different style partition wall, nor if we'll be able to put items on partition walls, but this is definitely a feature I'm excited to experiment with. Number 43, giant stone archways. Did you all notice this amazing new stone feature on the beaches? I first saw it in the Happy Home Paradise key art, but we do get a quick glimpse of the giant stone archway here. Number 44, giant bonsai tree. I don't know if you all know this, but I love trees. I had to point out this wonderful giant bonsai outside of Shino's house, though I'm sure most of you have seen it. Number 45, partition accent walls. This was a quick catch, but it looks as though we can turn partitions into accent walls. You can see this partition wall uses a different design from the walls it is attached to. Number 46, new bush item. On top of the new tree-like items, we have these new bush items to place around our towns too. Number 47, no room dimensions. We will be able to redesign our villagers' homes, but some features will be excluded. We will not be able to change their room dimensions according to the fine print in this Direct. Number 48, missing amiibo card symbols. The new set of amiibo cards no longer have the die roll or the rock paper scissors icons. This probably means we won't get Amiibo Festival style minigames in the future. Number 49, Amiibo Pack content. Much like the previous series, the new set of Amiibo packs will have 5 villagers and 1 special character. With 24 special characters and 24 villagers in this set, it's going to be very difficult to get all of the special characters. Luckily, the villagers shouldn't be too hard to find. Number 50, birthday hats. Look at these cute little birthday hats we can wear now. This is going to be a great way to celebrate our parties, and it's going to be the perfect item to celebrate the launch of this update. Well everybody, that's all the new details I have for you in this video. These were all from the Direct itself, but I'm sure we'll find lots of nice surprises when the update comes out. Let me know what you've learned in this video or what was the most interesting detail for you. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!